Hi everyone, my name's Stephen Jones. My son is Lord Rhys Jones of the Redwoods, and Rhys has posed a question. Is law needed in a utopian society? Or how would laws work in a utopian society even? The three videos that Rhys and Chelsea have posted on this site have left me quite speechless. They've done such a comprehensive job addressing this question from many angles and different levels. Therefore, as I come to make my comments on it, I feel quite redundant. Therefore, what I'm going to bring to the table is an additional question. Not to take your attention away from the initial question, but just as something, as an additional ingredient to the pie. I should tell you exactly what my question is in a few moments, but in the meantime I just want to raise a few points about a utopian society. What is our idea of a utopian society? I think the phrase is bandied about by a lot of people, and what we come up with, I think, is a corrupted version of the original description of what a utopian society was. So it's based on a book by a fella called Sir Thomas More in the 16th century. He wrote this book called New Ireland Utopia, and it depicted a race of people that lived on an island in the Atlantic Ocean. Now, as I say, that's where the original concept of the utopian society came from, as far as most people understand, but in fact it's not, as I'm sure a lot of you will know, that first depiction in a recent document was by Plato in his book The Republic, where he told the story of the decline and fall of the Atlantis society. And I think Sir Thomas More nicked that idea and put it into his book. But if you want to do a bit of research, as I say, the guy's name is Sir Thomas More, and the book is New Ireland Utopia. And quite a few of the elements of his original story are really quite different from our modern concept of utopia, that it be this perfect society, this perfect place to live, where in actual fact his depiction is not quite that. It is in a lot of ways, but there's elements of his story that will surprise you. The word utopia, for instance, is a Greek word. The Greek translation of it broken down into two parts. The first part being ou or o, and it's spelled ou, and then the second part of the word is topos, T-O-P-O-S, so o topos. That's the Greek translation. Now, it is believed by a lot of scholars that the correct translation of that word is no place. Now, was Sir Thomas More having a little joke with us and saying that this utopian society that he was depicting in his fictional story was not possible, was not real, because the human race is not able to achieve that utopian society? We'll never know what he meant. I would have to probably agree with him that in lots of ways the whole idea of a utopian society is an academic question, because who we are at this present stage in our evolution means that we're not going to reach this utopian society. Not wishing to be cynical or negative on this point, but I just feel that the hardware that we currently reside in and the software, the program that runs this human body, we are not capable. They had a bloody good go in Atlantis, but always in the concept of utopian society, within that within that recipe you have one thing that will always curdle it, and that is human beings. Spiritually, we have made lots and lots of advances, and we are at the point of a huge leap in our evolution right at this moment. But the utopian society is not going to happen with regards to who we are right now. So my question that I want to bring to the table, and see what your feelings are on it, is if a utopian society was something that could be achieved, are we supposed to? What is human life on this planet all about anyway? Is our goal, is our ultimate goal achieving a utopian society? A lot of people believe that we are in a big classroom. We'll simplify it here, and a lot of people think that life on this planet is about learning, gaining wisdom, that we're in this classroom. And sadly, the human race achieves its greatest achievements when the shit hits the fan, when our backs to the wall, when we're in a tight corner. How many more can I think of? But that's when we make major leaps forward, and that's when we gain the most wisdom, when things are rough and tough. Therefore, if we reached a utopian society, would that mean we had no more to learn? Would we be able to learn any more in that utopian society? Because what would be presented to us? What would we be able to achieve if everything was sweet and nice and everything was hunky-dory? I'm not too sure. I don't think we're supposed to achieve this utopian society as we are at the moment. I believe the utopian society is in the soul state, in the spirit realm, in the dimension where we originally come from. That is the utopian society, and maybe our memory of that is what this is all about. Our memory of where we come from. But we come here to be in this physical suit because we cannot achieve certain things back there. We can only achieve them here. There are many, many things, I believe, that make this physical existence very, very unique. Therefore, based on my view of it, I don't think we would want to achieve a utopian society even if we could. But I'd be really interested to know what everybody else's opinion is on this. So I will sign off. Once again, Reese and Chelsea, well done with your three videos, guys. You really did a brilliant job. So that's it for now. Namaste, and tell everyone about this site because it's very, very important. We're going to be doing some brilliant stuff here. So once again, thank you and bye-bye.